Hey coin lovers! Welcome to the Worth Old Coins channel, your place to discover the hidden value and rare facts about old coins. In today's video we're revealing the top 4 valuable coins, and one of them might just be in your collection. So don't skip this video, let's find out their real worth. Top 1. The Germany 1 euro cent coin of 2002 with the D mint mark is a fascinating small denomination coin that represents both German heritage and the beginning of a new monetary era in Europe. This coin belongs to the euro system, which was officially introduced in 2002, replacing the German Deutsche Mark, DM, and becoming the common currency for many European Union countries. The coin, though small in value, carries a rich historical background, careful design, and strong symbolic meaning. The D mint mark on the coin indicates that it was struck at the Munich Mint, Staatliche Münzen, one of the 5 official mints of Germany. Each mint in Germany uses a different letter to identify its production. A equals Berlin, D equals Munich, F equals Stuttgart. G equals Karlsruhe, J equals Hamburg. Thus a 2002 D 1 euro cent coin specifically connects it to Munich, Bavaria's capital, a city of deep history, culture, and economic significance. The coin is made from copper-plated steel, giving it a bright reddish color when new, which eventually darkens to a brown or even blackish tone due to oxidation over time. It weighs 2.30 grams, has a diameter of 16.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.67 millimeters. Its small size often causes it to be overlooked, yet for collectors and historians, even this minor denomination holds major importance. The reverse side of the coin, which is common for all 1, 2, and 5 euro cent coins in the Eurozone, was designed by Luc Luyckx of the Royal Belgian Mint. It features a globe showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, symbolizing Europe's role in the world. It also shows the denomination 1 euro cent, with 6 fine diagonal lines and 12 stars of the European Union flag, representing unity among European nations. The obverse side, however, changes depending on the issuing country. For Germany, the 1 euro cent coin depicts an oak twig, which is a traditional German symbol. This oak leaf design was originally seen on the old German Pfennig coins before the euro era. By continuing this design on the euro cent coins, Germany paid tribute to its historical currency heritage while blending it into the new shared European system. The oak leaf represents strength, endurance, and growth, qualities deeply tied to the German people and their culture. In German tradition, the oak is considered a sacred tree, standing for stability and deep roots. The reuse of this symbol on the euro cent coins shows Germany's respect for its national identity while embracing European unity. The year 2002 is especially important because it was the first official year when euro coins and banknotes entered circulation, though the euro was introduced in a non-cash form in 1999. Physical coins and notes came into use on January 1, 2002. For that reason, the 2002 dated coins are often highly collected, especially in mint condition, because they mark the very first release of the new currency era. On the technical side, the coin has a smooth edge which helps distinguish it from higher denominations that have milled or patterned edges. Its magnetic properties also make it unique. Since it is copper-plated steel, it is attracted to magnets, unlike larger euro denominations that contain more complex alloys. In terms of mintage, Germany produced millions of these 2002 1-cent coins, with each mint contributing a share. The Munich Mint, D, struck a significant portion, making the coin not extremely rare in circulation. However, uncirculated or proof versions from 2002, especially those preserved in mint sets, are more valuable to collectors. Economically, the 1 euro cent coin has very little purchasing power in modern Europe. In fact, some countries like Finland, Ireland, and the Netherlands round cash transactions to the nearest 5 cents, making the 1 and 2 cent coins less common in daily life. However, Germany still produces and uses them, reflecting the country's attention to small denominations and price accuracy in markets. For collectors, the value of the 2002 D 1 euro cent coin usually remains close to face value if circulated. But in pristine, uncirculated condition, or as part of official mint sets, its worth can rise to a few euros depending on condition, packaging, and demand. Errors or misstrikes, for example off-center strikes, double dies, or missing layers, can make such coins far more valuable. Historically, this coin also marks a turning point in Germany's identity within Europe. The introduction of the euro was not just a monetary change, but also a political and cultural step toward European integration. The coin, though small, became part of this grand vision. Every time people used it, they participated in the shared European economy. The design continuity of the oak leaf also reassured the German people, who were emotionally attached to the Deutsche Mark. By carrying over a symbol from the Pfennig coins, the transition felt smoother and less like a total break from the past. It was a blending of tradition and progress. Culturally, the Munich Mint's role in producing the D mint mark coins is significant. Munich is a city famous for its art culture and history, including the world-famous Oktoberfest. Having this mint contribute to the first year of euro circulation ties the coin to a region that represents both Bavarian pride and German national identity. The small €1 coin also shows how modern technology meets tradition. The production involved advanced minting techniques to ensure uniformity across millions of coins, yet the imagery itself carried centuries of meaning. Today, many people overlook the €1 coin, leaving it at home in jars or ignoring it in change. But to numismatists, coin collectors, every coin tells a story. The 2002 Germany €1 tells the story of a nation adapting to a new currency, honoring its past and contributing to the future of Europe. In conclusion, the Germany €1 2002 coin is not just a tiny piece of metal. It is a symbol of German heritage, European unity, economic change, and cultural continuity. Its oak twig links it to old German Pfennig coins, while its globe reverse connects it to the wider world. Struck in Munich with the D mint mark, it represents Bavaria's contribution to this historical transition. While its face value is nearly negligible, its historical and symbolic value is vast, making it an essential piece for collectors and historians who wish to understand the story of Europe's modern coinage. Top 2. The 1976 Roosevelt dime belongs to the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 to honor the late President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. After Roosevelt's death in April 1945, the U.S. Mint and Congress moved quickly to recognize him on a coin. Because Roosevelt had been strongly associated with the March of Dimes Foundation and with the national fight against polio, the dime was chosen as the denomination that would forever carry his image. By 1976, the series was already 30 years old and had become one of the most familiar coins in American circulation. The year 1976 was special in U.S. coinage history since it marked the bicentennial of the United States, 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. While quarters, half dollars, and dollars carried special dual-dated designs, 1776 to 1976, with patriotic reverses, the penny, nick, and dime did not receive bicentennial design changes. This means the 1976 dime looks identical in design to the 1975 and 1977 issues, with only the date being the clear indicator of its year. The obverse, front side, of the coin is a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt designed by John R. Sinek, the U.S. Mint's chief engraver. Roosevelt faces left and his profile is cleanly engraved with hair detail, facial features, and neckline. The word liberty is inscribed to the left of his face, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," rests below his chin. The date, 1976, appears in the lower right field. Directly above the date is the mint mark D, signifying that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint in Colorado. At the neckline of Roosevelt, the designer's initials, JS, appear subtly on the reverse back. The design is simple yet symbolic. A central torch represents liberty and enlightenment. To its left is an olive branch, a classical symbol of peace, while to its right is an oak branch which symbolizes strength, endurance, and independence. Together, the three elements represent the ideals of freedom, peace, and resilience that America associates with Roosevelt's leadership. Surrounding these images are the inscriptions, United States of America, at the top, one dime, at the bottom, and the motto, E pluribus unum, out of many one, on either side of the torch. The physical specifications of the 1976 dime follow the post-1965 clad coinage standard. The coin is composed of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. Its diameter is 17.91 millimeters, its thickness is 1.35 millimeters, and it weighs 2.27 grams. The edge of the coin is reeded with 118 tiny grooves, both for tactile recognition and as an anti-counterfeiting measure. In terms of mintage, the Denver Mint struck a very large number of these coins to meet the demands of commerce during the busy bicentennial year. The Italian €1 coin of 2015 belongs to the family of euro coins introduced in 2002 when Italy abandoned its long-standing national currency, the Italian lira. The coin, though very small in value, represents both Italy's cultural pride and its participation in the grand project of European unity. The euro-cent coins form the lowest denomination in the euro system, but they are rich in symbolism, design choices, and historical importance. The obverse, front, design of the Italian €1 coin features the Castel del Monte, an extraordinary 13th-century castle located in the Puglia region of southern Italy. This castle was built by Emperor Frederick II of Hohenstaufen, also known as Stupor Mundi, the wonder of the world. Castel del Monte is not just a fortress but a masterpiece of medieval architecture blending elements of classical antiquity, Islamic art, and northern European Gothic styles. Its unique octagonal shape has fascinated architects, historians, and mathematicians for centuries. Choosing this image for the smallest Italian euro coin reflects Italy's deep pride in its cultural and architectural heritage. The reverse, back, design of all 1, 2, and 5 euro cent coins common to the Eurozone was created by Luc Luyx of the Royal Belgian Mint. It shows the denomination 1 euro cent, alongside a globe highlighting Europe's position in the world. Surrounding the design are 6 diagonal lines with 12 stars representing the European Union's unity. This imagery not only conveys the coin's value but also symbolizes Europe's role in the global economy and the vision of cooperation among nations. The coin is composed of copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish color when new. Its physical specifications are: diameter 16.25 mm, thickness 1.67 mm, weight 2.30 grams, edge smooth. Though tiny, these coins require advanced minting technology to ensure precision, durability, and resistance to daily wear. Over time, the copper surface tends to oxidize, darkening from bright red to brown or even nearly black, giving circulated coins a very different appearance compared to freshly minted ones. The 2015 dated 1 cent coin is part of the ongoing production of Italian euro coins that began in 2002. Italy, like other Eurozone countries, issues its coins with a national design on the obverse but a shared design on the reverse. Each year new coins are struck to meet circulation needs, and 2015 was one such year. While not rare in normal circulation, uncirculated versions and proof sets from this year are valued among collectors. The Castel del Monte chosen for the coin is more than a monument, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1996. Built in the 1240s, its mathematical precision, astronomical alignments, and mysterious symbolism make it one of Italy's most iconic landmarks. It was never intended as a military fortress, instead it functioned as a hunting lodge and a symbol of imperial power. Its presence on the smallest coin symbolizes that even the tiniest unit of currency can carry immense cultural weight. The Italian euro coin designs were chosen through a national selection process before the euro's launch. Different famous Italian works of art, architecture, and heritage were selected for each denomination. The 1 cent coin received Castel del Monte. The 2 cent coin shows the Mole Antonelliana in Turin, while higher values feature images such as Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, Raphael's portraits, and the Colosseum. This reflects Italy's desire to showcase its extraordinary cultural contributions through its everyday money. The year 2015 itself was significant for Italy and Europe. Economically, the Eurozone was still recovering from the financial crisis of 2008, and the euro as a currency was under intense debate in many countries. Italy, being one of the founding members of the EU, continued to demonstrate its commitment to the euro project by issuing coins each year. Top 3. The Ireland 2 euro cent coin of 2004 belongs to the small denominations of the euro system introduced in 2002. While small in size and monetary value, the 2 cent coin from Ireland carries with it a story of national pride, European unity, cultural heritage, and Ireland's transition from its national currency, the Irish pound, punt, into the shared euro. The coin is part of Ireland's first series of euro coinage, which has remained unchanged in design since 2002. The obverse, front, design of all Irish euro coins, including the 2 cent coin, features the Celtic harp, one of Ireland's most ancient and cherished national symbols. This is the famous Brian Boru harp, which is housed today in Trinity College, Dublin. The harp has been a national emblem of Ireland for centuries, and even appears on Ireland's official coat of arms and state seal. By placing the harp on all denominations, Ireland ensured that every euro coin in circulation around the world would act as a small ambassador of Irish identity. On the reverse, back, the design is common to all 1, 2, and 5 cent euro coins across the Eurozone. Designed by Luc Luyx of the Royal Belgian Mint, it shows a globe with Europe positioned prominently, 6 fine diagonal lines cutting across the background and 12 stars representing the European Union. The denomination 2 euro cent is inscribed clearly, making it practical for daily use while symbolically reminding people of Europe's place in the wider world. The coin is made of copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish appearance when new. Over time, exposure to air causes the surface to darken to brown or even nearly black. The specifications are standardized across the Eurozone. Weight, 3.06 grams, diameter, 18.75 mm, thickness, 1.67 mm. Edge, smooth with a fine groove around it, a distinguishing feature separating it from the 1 cent coin. These precise measurements allow the coin to be recognized easily in vending machines and coin handling systems. The year 2004 marks the 3rd year of circulation for the Irish euro coins, which were first issued in 2002. At this stage, the novelty of the new currency was wearing off, but the coins still carried the sense of Ireland's integration into the European project. The euro represented not just money but also a political and cultural alignment with the European Union. The harp design, while simple, carries enormous weight. Harps have been symbols of Ireland since the Middle Ages. The choice of the Brian Boru harp in particular connects modern Ireland to its medieval and Celtic roots. By placing this image on every coin, Ireland asserted its cultural continuity and independence even while adopting a shared European currency. This shows how euro coins are designed not to erase national identity but to celebrate it alongside European unity. All Irish euro coins are struck at the Irish Mint in Sandyford, Dublin, which is under the control of the Central Bank of Ireland. Unlike Germany, which uses several mints with identifying mint marks, Irish coins are all struck at one location and therefore carry no mint mark. This uniformity makes Irish coins easy to identify. The harp, the year of issue, and the word "Are", Ireland in the Irish language, are the main features. The inscription "Are" on the coin emphasizes the importance of the Irish language as a key part of the nation's identity. Even though most day-to-day business in Ireland is conducted in English, the Irish language remains a powerful cultural symbol. By using it on its euro coins, Ireland reaffirms its heritage every time the coin changes hands. The 2-cent coin, though small in value, plays an important role in daily commerce. In Ireland, unlike some Eurozone countries such as Finland or the Netherlands, the 1-cent and 2-cent coins are still in active circulation. This is partly because Irish shops often prefer exact pricing, and rounding to the nearest 5 cents has not been made universal. Therefore, the 2-cent coin is more common in Irish transactions than in some other parts of Europe. From a numismatic perspective, the 2004 Ireland 2-cent coin is not considered rare, as millions were minted for circulation. Most circulated examples hold only face value. However, coins preserved in uncirculated condition or in official mint sets issued by the Central Bank of Ireland are more sought after. Proof coins, which are struck with special dies to achieve mirror-like surfaces, are particularly prized by collectors. The 2-cent coin also reflects the balance between national and European symbolism. On one side, the Irish harp speaks to centuries of tradition; on the other, the EU stars and globe show Ireland's modern place within Europe. The coin thus becomes a tiny but powerful representation of the EU's motto, "United in Diversity." The coin's introduction in 2002 was part of one of the largest monetary transitions in history. On January 1, 2002, the euro officially replaced the Irish pound and millions of coins were distributed throughout Ireland. The 2004 dated coins remind us of this transitional period, when the euro was still relatively new and the Irish people were adjusting to its use. Economically, while one 2-cent coin may seem almost worthless, billions of them collectively represent significant sums. They are also essential for maintaining exact pricing in markets and supermarkets. Despite calls in some European countries to eliminate the 1 and 2-cent coins due to production costs, Ireland has continued to mint them, reflecting its cultural attachment to small denominations and precise financial transactions. The harp itself has deep roots in Irish history. It was used as a symbol of resistance during periods when Ireland was under English rule, and it became a central emblem during the fight for independence. Even today, the harp is not just decorative but a living national emblem. Its presence on coins continues a centuries-long tradition, reinforcing the sense of Irish identity every time the coin is used. The year 2004 also holds a broader European significance. It was the year of the largest enlargement of the European Union, when 10 new member states joined. While Ireland had been in the EU since 1973, the 2004 coinage serves as a reminder that the EU was expanding rapidly and Ireland was a firm part of that expanding family. From a technical perspective, the 2-cent coin differs slightly from the 1-cent coin by having a grooved edge. This feature helps both visually impaired individuals and machines to distinguish between the two. Small design details like this demonstrate how much thought goes into making even the lowest denomination coins practical, inclusive, and functional. In circulation, the 2004 Irish 2-cent coin would have passed through countless hands: shoppers, bus drivers, schoolchildren, tourists, each transaction making it part of the living history of Ireland. Every small coin tells a story of daily life, reminding us that money is not just an economic tool but a cultural artifact. Top 4. The Germany 2 Euro cent 2011 G coin is part of the euro coinage system that was first introduced in 2002. Though small in value, this coin is rich in symbolism, history, and cultural heritage. It represents not just the Federal Republic of Germany but also the unity of the European Union, while carrying forward German national identity through its design choices. The 2011 date and the G mint mark add further layers of meaning for collectors and historians. The mint mark, G, Germany is unique among Eurozone countries in having 5 different mints, each identified by a letter: A Berlin, D Munich, F Stuttgart, G Karlsruhe, J Hamburg. The G mint mark on this 2011 coin shows it was struck at the Karlsruhe Mint, Badisches Münzamt Karlsruhe, one of Germany's oldest and most respected mints with origins going back centuries. Coins from each mint are identical in design, but can vary slightly in mintage figures, which is why collectors often try to gather a complete set of all 5 mint marks. The G coins always carry an extra charm linking them to the region of Baden-Württemberg. Design of the obverse, national side. The obverse of all German 1, 2, and 5-cent euro coins features the oak twig design. This motif was chosen because of its deep roots in German history and symbolism. It was originally used on the old Pfennig coins of the Deutsche Mark era, and by continuing it on the euro since Germany maintained continuity with its past while entering a new European era. The oak tree in German culture symbolizes strength, endurance, stability, and loyalty. Oaks are among the most iconic trees of Germany's forests, often appearing in poetry, folklore, and national symbolism. The oak twig on the 2-cent coin carries these associations, making it much more than a decorative image. It is a miniature symbol of national pride. Design of the reverse, common side. The reverse side of the 2 euro-cent coin is common across the Eurozone, designed by Luc Luyckx of the Royal Belgian Mint. It shows a globe highlighting Europe's place in the world, 6 diagonal lines cutting across the field, 12 stars symbolizing the European Union. The denomination, 2 euro-cent. This design emphasizes Europe's unity and its role on the global stage, reminding everyone that the euro is not just a national currency but also a transnational project. Physical characteristics. The German 2011 G2-cent coin, like all 2 euro-cent coins, has the following specifications. Weight, 3.06 grams. Diameter, 18.75 millimeters. Thickness, 1.67 millimeters. Composition, copper-plated steel, giving a reddish color when new. Edge, smooth with a fine groove encircling the coin. That groove is the key difference from the 1 euro-cent coin, which has a completely smooth edge. Such small details help both machines and people distinguish between denominations. The year 2011 historical context. The year 2011 was significant for Germany and the European Union. The Eurozone was still recovering from the global financial crisis of 2008 and the sovereign debt crisis that followed. Germany played a leading role in stabilizing the euro and pushing for fiscal reforms within Europe. Thus, the coins minted in 2011 symbolize a period when the euro faced serious challenges but also demonstrated resilience. Production and circulation. Millions of 2 euro-cent coins were struck in Germany in 2011, including at the Karlsruhe G mint. These coins entered circulation not just in Germany but across all Eurozone countries, since euro coins can be used anywhere within the euro area. This means that a 2011 G coin might just as easily be found in France, Spain, Italy, or Ireland as in Germany. Despite their wide circulation, many 2-cent coins are overlooked or even discarded by people because of their low value. However, numismatists recognize their importance, especially when tracking mint marks and dates. Collector's perspective. In circulated condition, the 2011 G 2-cent coin usually holds only its face value. However, uncirculated, UNC, examples or proof versions, specially struck coins with a mirror-like finish, are more valuable. Collectors often seek full sets of German euro coins from all 5 mints, making the G coin an essential piece in completing the series. Cultural and symbolic meaning. The oak twig reminds Germans of the continuity of their culture, reaching back to the old Pfennig coins and even further to centuries of oak symbolism. In literature and tradition, the oak represents not just physical strength but also moral integrity and endurance. Having this symbol on the lowest denominations is a way of rooting the entire monetary system in these values. On the European side, the stars and globe remind citizens that their national identity is now part of a larger European framework. Thus, the coin embodies the EU's motto, United in Diversity. Economic role. Though worth only 0.02 euros, the coin has a practical role. It ensures exact pricing in German shops and supermarkets, where prices often end in 0.99 or 0.49. Unlike some Eurozone countries such as Finland and the Netherlands, which round cash payments to the nearest 5 cents, Germany continues to use 1 and 2-cent coins actively. This makes them an everyday part of German life. Condition and aging. The copper-plated steel composition causes the coin to oxidize with time. Newly minted coins shine in a bright reddish copper tone, but as they circulate they darken into brown or even nearly black shades. Collectors value coins that retain their original shine. Coins that have been in circulation for years tell their own story, carrying the marks of countless transactions. Germany's role in the euro. The 2011 G2-cent coin is not just a piece of pocket change, it is a token of Germany's central role in the euro project. Germany was one of the founding members of the Eurozone, and its economic strength has been vital for the stability of the currency. Each German euro coin reflects this leadership, balancing national imagery with European unity. Conclusion: the Germany 2 euro cent 2011 G coin is a small but significant piece of modern European history. It embodies German culture through the oak twig, connects to European identity through the globe and stars, and reflects a period of economic challenge and resilience. In 2011, minted in Karlsruhe, it represents one part of Germany's decentralized minting system, and for collectors, it forms a key piece in completing the story of German euro coinage. Though worth just 2 cents, its historical and cultural value is far greater, reminding us that even the smallest coins carry the largest stories. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.